Okay, and let us see. There are some issues with one of the channels. Oh, okay. Yes, we are. So, what is there on your hat, Sam?
G.
G. And what does it
Yeah.
stand for? Google or the big G?
Gumball 3000.
Could you explain, please? Gumball 3000. Something from the Harry Potter or what?
It's a rally.
Okay.
It's if you Google it, Google Gumball 3000, and you'll know what it is.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. I'm absolutely, totally clueless. Totally clueless. You know, sometimes, Sam, sometimes it is better to admit that you are clueless.
I don't know if my.
Yes, the connection is breaking a bit. Yes, now you're back. Yes, I'm saying sometimes it is better to admit that you are clueless of something. Would you like to try back? Would you like to try back your Wi-Fi connection? So good evening, everybody, or good afternoon, good morning, depending where you are from. And we are establishing connection with one and only Sam Charles. Sam, would you like to try your Wi-Fi connection?
Yeah, it's on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. We can. And this is your opportunity to ask your question related, your live questions to that domainer. With how many domains do you have at the moment?
How many do I have?
Yes.
Well, it's going down now. It's not going up. It's going down.
Okay.
So I'm cutting back. So I've probably dropped a couple of thousand now. So
wow. Okay.
Yeah, because it's mainly .uk's though. Because they're just
so
not
.co.uk's.
.uk's.
Okay, so you are dropping .uk's.
Yeah, a lot of .uk's. They're just not. Then the sell-through rate on them is not very good.
Okay, and what is your experience?
So obviously, I've got a lot of .uk's as well as .co.uk's, but I only probably sell a handful of .uk's a year compared to co.uk's. I sell, I can sell in the hundreds plus, a year.
A year, okay.
So some, with normal, some months I could sell 5 to 10 co.uk's, but do I sell a .uk? Probably very rarely. I've sold a couple. I sold a 3-letter .uk recently. It was crap letters, really crap.
Okay.
I didn't sell it for much. I sold it in the high three figure, just under 1,000.
So something around £900, something like that. Yes.
Yeah, because I had a bit of negotiation. I wanted, a couple of thousand. They weren't willing to pay that. But then I thought to myself, how much I bought it for? How long have I held on to it for? And I thought to myself, I'll just sell it because I don't think it would sell to anyone else. So I just sold it. Funny enough, the co.uk is still registered to another domainer.
Okay.
And they probably could have bought that, but they didn't. They bought the .uk. So strange, isn't it? Maybe didn't want to pay. I think the person that owned the 3-letter.co.uk wanted over 1,000 for the .co.uk, right? So they were just trying to buy a similar domain cheaper. So
that is strange, isn't it?
Yeah, very strange. But it was a foreign buyer as well. So.
And based on your knowledge of the UK market, and of course both of us, we are from the UK, what would you say to foreign buyers about about the British market? Yes.
Because the co.uk is going to have the majority of the traffic. Now, with my best domains, I look at the .uk and I look at the .uk. Now the traffic's going to the .uk. A small amount of traffic might go to the .uk, but there's only a minute amount of traffic going to the .uk. Now, I've spoken to a lot of domainers from all over the world. Now, when I say to them, you know, what do you think of the .uk and .uk? First of all, they say, oh, yeah, the .uk sounds nice because it's shorter, but they said it sounds similar to the .us, whereas there was .com and then they put .us where they tried to launch .us. Whereas people are always going to go with the extension that's always been around for longer because it's got more trust. It's been around for donkey's years, and companies are just going to go for it because they're just going to put more trust in it. Whereas a .uk, you know, it hasn't got that trust yet. I know people are sending me pictures and saying they've seen .uk's in London on tube stations and all sorts of places. But are they good? Are they good .uk's? No, they're not. They're crap.
All those .uk's will have .co.uk as well under their belt. Always.
Yeah, so generally, I look at the .co.uk and someone else has got it, and it's a different company, and I'm like, well, why?
That is horrible.
Building such a brand, you'd secure both of them. You wouldn't just secure. It's like, I find it strange when I sell a .co.uk and they don't buy the .uk. Now that's a big mistake, you know, because what if another company comes along and secures a .uk, right? They can compete against you. They can do all they want. But the thing I find is these big companies don't understand and don't know about .uk. So they'll just go, oh, we don't even know about it. So they'll go to the .co.uk and they'll forget about the .uk. .uk's are selling, but I don't see them selling for much. Maybe selling for a couple of grand here and there, good ones. But there's loads, and I mean thousands and thousands and thousands dropping. And I know some people will do all the stats and go, the .uk registrations are up.
Yes.
They might be up on hand registrations because savvy people are registering .uk's because they can't get the .co.uk. Yeah? So say, for instance, they can't afford the .uk because it's a good one, and then the .uk is available, they'll go for the .uk. But that's up to them.
So Sam, you said you are dropping .uk's. Are those 3-letter ones?
No, not 3-letter ones. The 3-letter ones I always renew.
There was a chance. So good evening, everybody. And today we have Sam Charles from the UK, one of the most famous or most well-known domain investors from the UK. And I call him personally LLL King, .co.uk King. Huge fan of .co.uk's and totally opposite against .uk. And you can ask your live questions to Sam. Good evening, Bill. And we will put these questions up here on the screen. So Sam, you just recently told me that you've been
where have you been?
Yes, where have you been? Where have you been? Sam, am I froze at your side or what? Sam?
Where have you been?
Oh God, we've been working on.
Where have I been?
We've been working on Host Maria. We have reached almost 4,000.
It's been a bit jittery. Shall I come off Wi-Fi?
Maybe you should try. Yes, coming off the Wi-Fi. Your image, Sam, is really good. And those around the world, well, there is one truth about the Britain.
Wow.
the internet connection here is not the best. Not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, now you are frozen, and you might want to reconnect probably. And yes, and as for host Maria and the maining live streams, so the summer is over and we'll be returning with more and more the mainer live streams. Yes, you are back. Sam, is it better now? Sam? Okay, Sam will be coming back. So, and those who are watching, my name is Helmuts Meskonis. I'm the founder of hostmaria.com, and we are offering budget shared cloud hosting to any webmaster who is tight on budget. Sam?
Am I working now?
Yes, you are. You're always working, and
Yeah.
your internet sometimes does as well.
Yep. I tell you what, there's too many people on the Wi-Fi, I think.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. The games and everything. Sam, so how has been your summer? We have grown. We have, for example, yes.
What was that saying? What did you just say? You spoke and then you froze.
Yes, we have grown, host Maria. So the last time I spoke to you, we had what, 1,000 to 1,500 users, and we have at the moment we have almost 4,000 paid users. So we are growing quite fast.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. Yes. And yes, employees are changing and people are coming and going and investing quite a lot of time in trading and all the other good stuff. But things are good. Things are good. And how has your summer been? Have you been on holidays?
When was the summer? I didn't see it.
Oh, come on. Just today we had these last three
couple of days, isn't it?
Last 3 days, absolutely amazing. Plus 26, 27 degrees by Celsius.
Yeah, it's been nice, yeah.
Okay. I saw Sam last week on Lavainer's podcast. Okay. Yes, Bill. So, Sam, how have you been?
Not bad.
Buying, selling?
I'm not selling. I'm just buying.
What are you buying?
I actually bought a couple of .ios actually recently.
.ios. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, they're expensive though.
They're like renewals are what, $25 a year?
Yeah, even if
30?
Unregistered one, they're like 30, 40. Well, I think the cheapest place is about 30 bucks.
Okay.
You basically, I had a good offer on a co-UK, and I thought to myself, this is a tech name. Why don't I secure it in .io as well? So I checked to see if your .io was available and went and hand registered the .io. And I got it. And then I was looking at other .ios and I was thinking, oh, there's some good ones. So yeah, .io, I've had a look at the sales and people sell a lot of .ios and get good money. So what I'm into now is obviously co-UK, not really .uk.
Let us separate those two.
Yeah, unless it's a single word or a three letter. So like I've got Amaze, MAZE.uk. Now that's a good word. So things like that I'll pick up, or just really good premium ones. But apart from that, it's just, you know, even if you have thousands of them, the sell-through rate's just poor. .ios, .cos, .coms are my main investment, but I still hold more co-UKs. I've recently bought some co-UKs. I got some good ones. I got electrics.co.uk.
Electrics, okay.
Yeah. What else did I get? Hold on, I've got thousands of emails here. Can't remember.
Is there
tycoon.co.uk?
Oh, that's interesting.
Penis.co.uk.
Bang! Here we go.
So now when I go into a shop and they ask me an email address, I say sam@penis.co.uk. You know where they ask behind the till and they go, can we have your email address?
Yes, absolutely.
Again. And I'll put eat@penis.co.uk. Eat my yeah.
Okay.
No, but I acquired basically a small portfolio, right? And I thought it was
so where did you get that domain? How can you buy penis.co.uk?
You couldn't buy it. It's been registered since 2003, so I did I bought it off an end user. Well, not it was an end user, and that was a comical domain. And I thought to myself,
absolutely, yes,
it was funny. And funny enough, I looked at the stats on other domains with that phrase, and some of them have sold for huge amounts of money. And I'm thinking, why on earth would you want, that? But then you go to the site and you'll realise why.
It is a great name, but a bit on that side, yes.
Yeah, it's not
a bit too open.
Yeah, it's a bit too open, and I think I'd be happy to sell that, but I wouldn't be expecting huge amounts of money. That was more of a fun, jokey one, because to tell people what I bought, because a couple of domainers, I said, "Oh, do you want an email address?" And with my new domain.
And what is the type-in address?
What's that?
The type-in address. So just normal visitors, the people who type in penis.co.uk.
I don't know, like
the stats. Sorry, not the address. The stats.
Yes. I haven't looked actually. I need to have a look.
That would be interesting.
Because
it should be it sounds like a proper traffic.
Yeah,
it should have traffic domain. Yes.
Yeah. I haven't looked actually. Let's have a look.
But you would need to set up something different than just
a parking.
You can't use your normal cPanel or whatever hosting dashboard stats, as those are measuring all the bot traffic and everything.
Yeah, that's it.
You would need something proper.
I just set it
like
up.
Bing stats, Google stats, or Yandex stats or something.
Yeah, I need to set it up properly. I think
yes.
It's been it's been up for a couple of days and it's got like 100, so it's getting above average traffic compared to a lot of domains. So it's pretty, I haven't parked it or anything. It's just on a Dan Lander.
Yes.
But yeah, I like. I saw it and I like the sound. I like the sound of owning it, but whether I'll sell it, because I know quite a few people have got other comical ones like boobs.
Just remind me after the conversation. Let me introduce you to Bruce Friedman. So he is one of the main brokers for both businesses and mostly for businesses for the adult industry.
Okay.
Very, very cool American guy. I've known him. I've met him lots of times on different conferences, and we did a live stream once. And maybe actually he could help you out and make a commission in this process.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm always looking for.
And what is the asking price for it? What do you expect to get it?
There isn't an asking price. I don't expect.
So let us say I'm coming in and saying, okay, Sam, 50 quid, 50 pounds.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't accept that.
Why?
Because
you don't have a price.
None of my domains I would take 50 quid for. Even 200 quid I wouldn't take. 400 quid I wouldn't take. 500 quid I wouldn't take.
Okay.
There you go. That gives you the idea.
750?
Yeah, so 700, 800, 900 would probably I'd sell it for. If someone wants to own penis.co.uk.
So for 750 pounds, that is roughly $1,200.
We'll put it this way:
$1,100. That is a steal. UK, seriously, yes.
So penis.uk sold for I think it was $690. No, I think it was, yeah, on Cedo. Looking at it, so I've got the Co.uk. Now the Co.uk is worth a lot more, so I should expect to sell it for at least 1,000 plus, minimum. But if I can sell it for slightly cheaper, I will. But just make me an offer.
I love the name. I love the name.
Yeah. See, I've bought a lot of names, so I need to start selling some.
Absolutely.
It's
Sam. It is an amazing name. Still, very, very, very difficult to sell.
Go on Name Bio and have a look at the phrase, and you'll see loads of extensions have sold with that phrase. And I can't remember if it was the .tv or .something sold for something like, I don't know, 44,000 or whatever. I remember someone bought in was it NamesCon? They bid on the .org, and that went for a lot of money. And if someone wants it, I'm not too sure who bought the .uk. That's the funny thing. I don't know if is it parked.
Still, it is a name you cannot put on a billboard or on your company card.
Bought it for nearly $700, and they're just trying to sell it. So they're willing to put $700 down to a bet on the .uk version.
Okay.
So, but it's not a domain I've got any plans for. That's all I can say. Apart from using it for an email address.
Wow. No, that is an impressive domain.
So many domains that I can use for email addresses, many. Like someone says to me, what's your email address? Oh, Sam at Cobra, Sam at Service, .co.uk, Sam at, so many. And I generally just use my .com now. My samcharles.com I use for pretty much majority of emails.
So your main domain now for the emails is not sam@cobra.com .co.uk, but
in email address is me at samcharles.com.
Okay.
That's if you want to buy any domains.
Possibly a medical information site and domain enlargements.
Yeah, because that's another thing. I used to own penis enlargements.co.uk.
Okay. Now we can see a trend there.
I used to own penis pills.
Okay. Okay.
I own loads of them because the CPC on some of them was huge. Back in the parking days, you can make a lot of money out of them. You know, it's changed a bit now. You know, I think a lot of those ads are the adults ads and just don't pay out anymore.
That is a fantastic name. So whoever is, yes, just seriously remind me, and I'll introduce you to Bruce Friedman. Absolutely, such a cool guy. Okay, here you go. Bill is saying, Sam, after half of dozen coffees, we all know what you register.
The thing is, I didn't register. Well, all the ones that I picked up over the years, a lot of them they weren't registered. They were bought off other people because they'd been registered since like 2003 or 2002. I bought some of them, and I was like, why did I buy this? You know, what am I going to do with it?
So, for example,
the penis pills and stuff like that. I was just like, you know, I'm going to create a site to sell pills, you know, but then that ain't going to work because they're actually illegal, you know. You know,
of course.
But at the time, we buy names that we don't know what we're going to do with them. You know what I mean? And now I've learned, obviously, over the years and years of buying domains and selling them, that not every domain will sell, and not every domain you can develop. So now I'm targeting just domains that I feel are good, and names that I bought, you know, that are similar ones that I've sold. And I have been asked by people, you know, why don't you do a course on selling CCTLDs? Now, I've thought about it, and would I want to give all my secrets away? I don't know, you know.
Well, to a small group of people, why not?
Yeah. So I'm just thinking of a price point of what I charge, and obviously, you know, like I say to people, you don't have to spend a huge amount of money to make a lot of money in the CCTLD game, and it's not just Co-UK. You know, the other CCTLDs are doing just as well. You know, .de sales are higher than Co-UK.
Really?
They always have been. Yeah, the registration rate is high.
And a while ago, you did tell me that you started investing into .de market.
Yeah, .nl I'd started, but I haven't.
.nl as well.
Yeah,
or just
.nl I started investing in, but I haven't had any luck. I bought a couple of hundred of them.
For some reason, I'm very skeptical about .nl.
Yeah, it's weird.
Very skeptical. Netherlands are cool, but I think they are a bit in a bubble. But to compare to Germany, well, here you have a totally different market. Totally, the size is different, and
yeah, it's you know, it's difficult. You know, like certain extensions are selling well. It's like the Canadian extension. They sell well, but you have to be a resident of Canada, right?
Yes.
Register them. So unless you've got a Canadian address or know someone in Canada, you can't register them. Because I tried registering a load, and then they blocked my account because I wasn't from Canada.
Really?
Yeah, and then I had to get a refund. Yeah, they didn't like it because obviously. But the thing is, I didn't realise at the time that you had to be from Canada. I registered loads. So yeah, there's lots of other CCTLDs. .fr, good, obviously for
okay,
France.
so France, yes.
Yeah. So it's not just. I think if you're in France, I'd target .fr. If you're in Germany, I'd target .e. If you're in Spain, target .es or whatever. Obviously I go for co.uk because I know the market more than any of the others. But if you're in that country and you know the phrases and you know the words, you're more likely to do better, because obviously, unless you're obviously if you know English very well, then obviously co.uk is good. But it's getting more and more difficult to pick up a good name even on the drops for co.uk. A lot of the drop catchers just go for everything these days.
So where do you buy French names?
I'm not sure. I think there's a couple of auction sites that.
So Domain Order is one.
Is it Catch Tiger? Yeah.
Catch Tiger is good. Yes, Catch Tiger. Yes.
Yeah, you can bid on them on auctions and stuff on Catch Tiger.
So you could bid on drop on the names that are just about to drop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
or some cold domains as well. They have yes.
Yeah, you might win it, you might not. But
So what have you got? What is your best French name?
French.
Yes. FR.
I haven't got any .frs.
And what about German ones? .de?
No, I used to have a lot of .de. I didn't invest in .de.
So what happened to you? Yes.
What's that?
And what happened to your DE names?
A lot. I registered a load, but I dropped a load. I was registering a lot of English words, but they weren't. Obviously, the Germans like hyphens. Funny enough.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I've sold a lot of hyphenated .coms to people in Germany. Yeah, they like hyphens. They love them. Yeah. So a lot of people hate hyphenated domains, but in the .com space with Germans, they love hyphenated. I haven't sold any in a while, but a lot of people like hyphenated in Germany.
And what about the Dutch names, .nl ones?
.nl ones, like I said, I bought about 500, but
do you need to go and check your kid?
No, they're just shouting.
That's fine. Kids are kids.
They're just shouting. They're just doing it to annoy me.
That's Sam. Do you know it is actually good that they are shouting. If they are quiet, that means there is a problem there. Possibility.
Yeah, that means they're killing each other. Yeah.
I'm always worried when I got 4 kids. Wait. Why is it so quiet? Now I need to go and check them.
They're strangling each other. Give me a second.
Yes, of course. So good evening, everybody, or good afternoon, depending where you are from. And you can ask your live questions, and we will put them up on the screen, and Sam will answer your questions. And Bill, how is your Go.LA? Have you actually received any interesting offers? Come on. So those who are watching and do not know, Bill owns Go.LA. So Go.LA. And yes, so maybe we'll put up an advertisement and then we will be back shortly. And yes, about these domain shows are coming back. So summer holidays are over and we should get back to the main shows. Okay, see you soon.
Your smile lights up a room. There's not a single thing that I would change about you, 'cause you're perfect the way that God made you.
Yes, and we are still waiting for Sam to come back. Yes. Good evening, good evening. And maybe there are some domainers who are watching. You are most welcome to drop us a line and drop in for a friendly live stream. I have just had a chat with, I will not tell a name, but there are a few domainers that I absolutely adore and respect, more like adore professionally. And one of them is so consistent. I just sent him a message on LinkedIn, and if you are watching, I'm totally over the moon on your response, and I'm looking forward to your appearance, probably hopefully next week. So we'll see how it goes. Yes. And maybe if you have some questions or something, yes, then you are most welcome to drop in with your questions. So we are having a short break till Sam is back, and we'll be still on for maybe for half an hour, And if we have domain investors among us, so then you are most welcome, most welcome to advertise your names, and you can say, hey, I own this name and the asking price is this and that, or I do not have asking price. So you are most welcome to advertise your services, domains, whatever is related to the domain name industry. Yes. So yes, so I'm really curious, Sam. Yes, so Bill owns this go.lla, absolutely fantastic. Yes, few low ones. So he has received few low offers, but things are literally changing with go.la. A new temporary landing page at the weekend, and soon a new marketing campaign aimed at the end users. Wow, Sam, imagine if you lived in Los Angeles and you owned go.la. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a good name.
And you develop names as well.
Yeah.
You can get all the tourist traffic.
Depending on the traffic, even if it's just a landing page sending it to someone else, you'd still get good money.
I'm having these little shivers. I am originally from Eastern Europe, and even I know the city of angels. Come on, that is an. So what else have you been buying?
Or if you've got a spare 5 million, LA.com is for sale.
LA.com.
Yeah. Now that is the killer name. Get your money out.
Wow.
Now, you won't see many two-letter.coms like
and that. Especially names like that.
Yeah. Now, I think the registry.la should buy LA.com.
Laos should buy them, the country.
Yeah. Because it's just such a great name, isn't it?
Oh my.
And what 5 million's nothing. Now, I'll give you an example of, let's have a look.
Okay.
So 5 million is 5 million, but
of course that's a lot of money. But no, for a corporation or a country,
let's have a look. Well, is it a lot of money? Because how many years ago? I think someone bought it 3 years ago, and how much did they buy it for? I think it was 2 or 3 million. So they just bumped the price up another 2 million. But is it worth 5 million? Probably yes, because if you were to go and put a fucking digital ad on I don't know, in Times Square, right?
Okay. Yes.
How much would it cost you to put a digital ad on that? Now, they cost a huge amount of money, absolute huge amount of money. I don't know what it is, but it's like it can be nearly $1 million to put an ad on that Times Square. You know, I don't know how they charge it by the day or the month or whatever, but I know for a fact it's a lot of money. Now, when that ad's gone on there, imagine how many different ads are showing. Your ad comes on, goes off. What do you get out of it at the end? You don't get anything. You don't get it. You don't get traffic. You don't get this. You're gonna get with a domain.
Yes.
With a domain.
When the ad is gone, it is gone. That's it.
Yeah.
Money spent is spent.
All
Bang.
these stupid ads that they put on there, spend millions of pounds on these Coca-Cola, this and that, Swiss watch. What these companies need to realise, invest in a domain name, whether it be a .com or .co.uk if you're in the UK or whatever. Then you've got that domain name for life. So if it costs you 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, million, whatever, you've got that for life. Well, you stick it on a billboard, on a digital display, or if you put one of those billboards up, you know, and it's just got an ad on there, it hasn't even got a domain name, it's just a waste of, you're just wasting, they're wasting their money, and they're happy to do that, aren't they? You know, it's crazy.
Well, they've got ad budget, and they've got to spend it, and they are spending it.
Well, yeah, they've got a
Wow.
budget.
So 5 million for LA.com.
Yeah, so it's I think
Sam is sounding like Rick Schwartz. If Rick had LA.com, I can guarantee that Rick does not own LA.com. It would never be for sale for 5 million. What do you say?
I think 5 million is cheap, you know.
Rick is that type of guy. He would never sell it for 5 million.
I think 5 million is cheap though, because, you know, they'd get that money back pretty damn quick, you know.
So how is your 3-letter domain you just recently sold, like a couple months ago? What was it? £20,000 or what was it? Some easy.
Yeah,
was it?
20 grand.
So £20,000, and what was it?
ESN.
ESN. So esn.co.uk. Yes, and you still own the .uk.
Yeah.
Has anybody asked you about the .uk?
No. Yeah. Maybe in the future, but like I say, I don't think whoever bought it is really concerned.
Okay, if Rick owned LA.com, yes, he would be looking for 9 figures. Sam, you just recently told me that this summer is for buying, not selling. Why is it so? Is this always a good time to buy domains or what?
Yeah, because summer's quiet, right? So my summer months are always quiet. Yeah, always.
Okay.
Every single year. Because people don't buy. So when it comes to September to December, it's basically buying mode because because you've got more, I don't know, you got more offers, or there's more things where you can get like deals on domains. So it's a good time to buy. So obviously I'm a member of Nominate, so obviously not, I spend a lot of money with Nominate, so they give me like at certain times of the year they give you a promos and stuff. So this is the time of the year they're giving me promos. So
what kind of promos are there now?
Well, you can renew for 2 years for £2.50.
Wow.
Yeah. So stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, before you know it, you can rack up a lot of money.
We still haven't done our nominate membership.
You haven't done
But
it?
no, not yet. No, but next month I'm planning to
Depends
bring
how
in
Got.
a senior programmer, and then once we'll bring in a senior programmer, we'll prepare, and probably .co.uk and .uk's will be the first market we will move in,
Yes.
offering properly cheap registrar
Tag is worth it if you've got a certain amount of domains. Now, it's handy for when they do promotions, especially on renewals and stuff like that, because you can offer it to your customers.
Yes, absolutely.
But not necessarily you don't have to offer it at the price that you're getting it. So you can offer it. This is what a lot of people do. So say renewals is $250. A lot of the companies are going, oh, we've got 2 years renewal, but it's $450. So they're cashing in the extra £2. Now, you can do whatever you want. You know, at the end of the day, you run the price.
Yes.
You know, and there's got to be profit in it for you somewhere. There's no point giving 100% to the customer off, because
absolutely
you won't make anything. You know, it's like me selling a domain for £5. Why would I do it? I want to sell it for 5,000. You know, but that doesn't happen every day. You know.
Okay. Bill is saying board members are on holidays in the summer. Therefore, nobody around is to make the decisions.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you get the odd sale, but what I do, obviously, especially the holidays and the kids off or whatever, I plan to do no physical work. So I will just still be looking at domains, still be looking at emails, but I won't be physically just sitting on the computer and trying to do stuff. I just don't care, you know. I like September's hit now, and I'm back on buying domains, and I haven't been buying domains in quantity for a couple of months now. So I'm buying, I don't know, 10, 20 a day maybe. You know,
10, 20 a day.
Yeah.
And mostly .co.uk's or .coms?
Mixture. So .coms. .coms I do like, but obviously I'm you know, I mix it up. .com, .io, .co, whatever, wherever it takes me, depending on the domain and the keyword.
And how do you buy .coms, Sam? As a .com market is a bit tricky.
Oh, yeah.
There are so many, and I do apologize, so many dumbasses up there.
Oh yeah, there's
oh God, when you see those people buying domain names, you think, are you high or what?
You get
how can you invest your money? How can you burn your money in buying those domain names?
The problem is with .com is you can burn so much money quickly. You know, they're $7-8 a piece, and people are registering dog shit. You know,
absolutely.
Like, you know, someone approached me and they said, I want you to sell this domain to Elon Musk. They said they want a minimum of 3 million. And it was like something like Tesla 2022 or something like that, .com. And he said, look, you need to approach Elon and offer it to him. And I said, I've never in my life broken any, and he emailed me back and he said, you must be the worst broker ever if you're not gonna get
if you can't do that, you are useless.
I said, why you emailed him at 3 million? You know, do you really think a domain that you registered yesterday is going to be sold to Elon Musk? Do you really think he'd buy it? He wouldn't buy it in the first place because he would just do a UDRP and get it back.
Yes. First of all, rule number 1: never touch trademark domains. Register.
I get all sorts of crap sent to me. You know, like, do you broker domains? You say yes, and then they come out of the domain, and then you look to yourself and you think, what? Why are you doing it? And they give you a list of about 500, all crap names. You know, with letters 4s in it and hyphen this and 009, and I'm like, what were you doing when you registered it? But yeah, some people just, I say to people, look, instead of buying 500 or 1,000 of these names, buy one on auction on GoDaddy, and and have a look and buy one of those, and have a look at the names and choose one, or one on Closeout, and that one domain will be worth a hell of a lot more than
Absolutely.
The ones that you've registered. Because it is hard. Just hand registering domains and .com is hard. It's the audience. There's so many people trying to do it. So many. Think of like CCTLDs and then times it by 1,000 times harder, because there's more people doing it. And obviously with Co.uk, because it's a small market, obviously, you're not going to get as many sales, but if you know certain niches and you know certain things and you've got certain clients, then you can sell them. But obviously my model's slightly different to a lot of other people's. I don't outbound on my domains. That's probably where I lose sales, but I don't really care, because I'm only willing to sell them to the right person that's got the right amount of money to pay for it. Not when I get email and they say, oh, I type in 50,000 and then they say, oh, were you interested in this domain? And they said, yeah, I was interested, but only at £50. Things like that. Yeah. But, some of the names I'm starting to develop out.
Yes.
I think that's the best thing to do. If you've got good names, don't let them sit there. If you've got a keyword like animals.co.uk or watches.co.uk or things like that, all of those type of names should be developed out into anything,
So in my case, do you remember I have this teens.co.uk? So I have both .co.uk and .uk. I did invest some money into CMS system and put up a professional job board. And I'm looking for a partner, or I will find an employee who will be working with that system only. I did put up like 5 or 7 just ads, real ads of UK companies offering jobs to teens, and I can see from statistics that people are already applying for the jobs. That's it. You just you have the domain, you put something on it, and
it starts to work.
Yes.
And it all depends on if you've got a domain that's got good backlinks and good traffic, then you can use that to your advantage. And all it takes is just joining up, trying something and joining up, like affiliate program, or trying something, because if you don't try it, you never know. A lot of my sites that I've got, some of them I've tried and some of them haven't worked. Some of them haven't had enough traffic. Some of them just needed more content. You just need to stick to one particular site if you want to make it work. Like I really want to develop out woman.co.uk.
Oh my God, that is a fantastic. Yes, I do remember when you said that you own woman.com.
That's a killer name. Now, I was thinking of starting a brand, as in selling clothes with the branded woman.co.uk. So we have woman, because I could do it.
It can be so far beyond women clothing.
It could be so, like the thing is, that's one of the things that I'm trying to do, but I need to first of all get all the products and test them out and see if they're good, and I want to try and start it up, because I think it'd be an amazing brand. Like I see in the shops, when I look in the shops these days, they've got jumpers and they've got woman on them. And I'm thinking, hold on a minute, I own woman.co.uk. So I
Yes.
could brand my clothes and they could be branded under woman.co.uk. No one could do anything because it's my domain name. It's my brand, isn't it? You know.
So
then,
what about the company house? How many companies are called woman?
I haven't checked.
Shall we check it live?
Yeah, check it.
And let us see. So let me see. So window bank. Okay. So we'll do company house. Okay. Here we go. So companies. Here we go. Women Limited dissolved. Look, this means that you can still register Woman Ltd or Woman Limited and sell. Just register company Woman as well.
Yeah.
Sam,
Yeah.
seriously, why not? Woman Limited was dissolved. It means you can register that name. It was dissolved in 2011. So 10 years have passed. You can definitely register this name now. Definitely 100%.
Cool.
So woman and child, woman and Wales Minister, woman. Look, woman investments limited, and 631 matches found.
Wow.
Woman of God, woman of elegance. Come on, buddy. 631, and you can register a company, Woman Limited.
Yeah, I might just do that.
I actually think that you should do that.
How much it costs? Like 10 quid or something, isn't it?
Register a company, something like $15-$20. But if you have an accountant, and I definitely know that you have an accountant, just call the accountant and he or she will write your bill for 50 to 100 pounds, and that's it. It is done. And make it a dormant company immediately. Many companies are made just to secure the domain name, just to make the better value for the domain name. So, for example, I had a company, Milord. So, Milord, yes, milord.co.uk, and I registered the company, yes, Milord Limited as well, just to have it, and it was a dormant company. There are just blank reports once a year, and that's it. And exactly, and Bill says that do it now whilst we are on air. I'm dead serious, and Bill, you are spot on. You have this amazing brand, and just by registering the company name, Woman Limited, you are securing it. Like, you are covering all the grounds. Bill, I agree to you like 1000%. A very smart man.
There's so many different packages. Which one do I bloody need?
What do you mean packages? Just send and look. Send a message. I can put you on mute. Pick up the phone. Seriously, pick up the phone. Call the accountant and say, "Hey, please register a company right now." He or she. So probably he.
Oh yeah, I can do it. No worries.
You can do it yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
So do you need help with registering a company? No. Well, we can do it together. Absolutely no problem.
I'm just doing it via a company. Yeah, it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. You would do it by a company house, yes, not through another company. Sam?
Company house, yeah, company's house.
Yes. Okay.
Do.
God, how much did you pay for the domain woman.co.uk?
A lot of money. Too much. No, because I bought it.
Carry on. You can talk. Just carry on registering your company.
I bought it.
Sorry.
I bought it because I had a plan for it, but
exactly.
So you're still registering the 2-letter domains?
Yes, I gave one away.
Yeah.
We made a beauty pageant for the Latvian webmaster community, and yes, Miss IBF we called it, and
Ah,
all our guys came up with different prizes and all the other stuff, and it was awesome. And the girls came in and they got their votes, their likes, and all the good stuff. And one of my prizes, one of the prizes I gave was you can choose any .lv, so Latvia, yes, any two-letter .lv domain name.
nice.
And she chose one of the best ones, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the first letter was E, so oh, smart decision. That's good.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Carry on. We can wait a bit. So yes, and I did register that, my lord, and then I was holding my company. Yeah, at the beginning I had domain name, and then I registered the company, and then with my lord, I was planning to do some cryptocurrency projects under it. Did some researches, we did some projects. Never went into starting making money or losing money. Just well, of course, lost money, but those were not official expenses. And then it changed the owners. Sold it last year, and kept the domain name.
Nice.
I sold the company. Really? Here you go. I registered the company just because, just to protect the domain name, to make it fuller. I sold the company and kept the domain name. We had this strange agreement.
That's good.
So how is it going? Are you stuck somewhere?
Yeah, just having an issue with my computer. There you go.
Okay. Carry on.
Yeah, so I was going to say two-letter and single letters are always going to be very high demand.
I have around 85 two-letter PE, so Peru domain names. 85. 85, yes.
Yeah.
Talking about taking a market by the Interestingly enough, the typing traffic is not huge.
No?
No, not huge. We still get typing traffic, and 10 two-letter Belgium names bring in much more traffic than 85 two-letter Peru names.
So what are you going to do with them all?
With Peru,
Yeah.
well, once you have what is it? So what would it be? Not 10%, 15% of the market? Yes. So once you have 15% of the market, or let's say 13% of the market, I want to become a PE, so Peruvian registrar, definitely. That will be one of my main tasks. As I've told you, I'm slowly bringing in a senior developer, and then we'll start working. So from next month, we'll start working towards the registrar business. But God, I always remember what Mr. Silkvoice, I call him always Silkvoice, Frank Schilling.
Yeah.
Yes, such a cool guy. And yes, and he said that he burned so much money into developing the domains, the domain platform.
Yeah.
He kind of regretted it, but yes. So yeah, and yeah, my plan is to go, yeah, going into the registrar market, and we have just launched an offer to get shared hosting. So basically, oh yes, these offers you see, before they were only on regarding the data center location was UK. From yesterday, from yesterday we started offering exactly the same offer. So 100 gigs of data, 1 terabyte of traffic, unlimited domain names, unlimited email addresses, maximum size of one email address is 10 gigabytes, and lots and lots of other things. Free SSLs, 30-day automatic backlinks, automatic backups, and you can get now the plan also with the data center location Dallas, Texas, USA. So starting from today, we are getting ready. Automatization is so far away to be completed, but our tech support guys and a girl are all fully trained, and they'll be doing that work in the beginning manually, creating accounts, approving them, and doing all that good stuff. But as for the moment, and we are approaching US market.
Nice.
2 months ago, we received, yes, we had the conversations about being acquired.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
So you're selling out, are you?
No, come on. We are growing fast.
You know I get my cut.
We are growing fast. What kind? You've got your penis that code UK.
I get 50% in the host.
50% in host Maria.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Back in 10 minutes. So have you registered it?
Well, I'll do it later.
Okay. So yes, for us, for me, the summer has been crazy fast. And
there's people buying domains and registering the limited the limited companies with it.
of course.
Yeah. But
Look, yes,
does
but
that make a better sale? Probably not.
Not only better sale, but it makes the brand complete.
Yeah.
It makes a complete brand.
Mm.
And I even remember my bookkeeper. Once he had some very cool domain names. So of course we always talk to our bookkeepers and accountants, and we get influenced by them, and they get influenced by us. And I would dare anybody to show me an accountant or bookkeeper of a domainer who hasn't started investing at least little money into domains.
Mm.
So my accountant actually did buy some domain names as well, and he's got very cool collection of domains, and he created quite a lot of companies under those domains. And he said, look, Helmut, I have this idea that I can sell a company with a matching domain name. That's it. Put a bit of commission on the top, and plus that will be a client for me for the next 5 to 10 years. Simple. So he's selling, and instead of people have to worry, hey, I want to register a company, what are the good company names there, and can I get a matching domain name? You don't have to worry about anything. You get everything. And plus, aged company. Sam.
Yeah. Good.
Yes.
Mm.
It just makes your name stronger.
It's the same with Same with if you include the social media handles.
Even better, yes.
Yeah, because
Though you cannot do it with penis.
no. No. Be hard to get hold of those handles.
Okay, Sam. Yes.
Wonder what's on penis.com.
Go on, Schwartz.
Do you know where penis.com goes to?
Yeah.
Goes to a Dan Lander. Dan.com, and it's for sale.
Really?
Yeah. 1.5 million.
1.5 million. Okay.
Buy now.
Yes.
Maybe I should be pricing mine higher.
750 pounds. Even I am tempted to take that.
Yeah.
Even seriously.
You can pay.
And my budget is very tight. Sam,
Yeah.
really, my budget is. I've got a whiteboard. Split in parts. Seriously, I have like direct debits written. Then in the middle I have, and I'm recalculating all the times. Wages are going there, subcontractors are going there, these, that, everything is there. I know the totals. Just to follow up. Otherwise, you'll get buried. Once you're growing your business, you have to know your expenses. You have to follow them. And even then, I'm 750. I sold. I'm not sure I can name the. I sold my last .co.uk for 750 pounds. It was like.
Yeah, so like.
Seriously, I sold just an average name for 750.
Average names, or for 750.
Yes.
Now, penis is a great name, so.
It is, and not only a great name, absolutely amazing name.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely amazing name.
If you know what you're going to do with it, then buy it from me. I'd take PayPal, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Bank
only except apes.
Except NFT apes.
Well, those domainers are getting a bit too fat. Yeah. That is what I think. Yes.
Crazy.
They've made a bit too much money, and now they're paying that in the apes.
They are just throwing money around like it's
there's nothing.
It's water, It's
putting those apes on Twitter. You are just saying I'm fat and dumb. I have become fat and dumb.
Some guy tweeted and he said, "I still live at home with my mum and dad, but I've just spent £880,000 on a bored ape." And I was like, "What?" So he says he still lives at home with his mum and dad, and he spent.
For this reason, you will live and you will live with your mum for the whole time. You need your mum by your side.
Hold on a minute. We take risks in domain names, but this guy's bought a bloody NFT digital ape for nearly just under $1 million, right? And I'm like, what are you going to do with it? It's fucking.
Now, it is a show off. It is a show off.
Yeah. So the ape club is, I call it the rich man's club, right? Because all the people with the apes,
yes,
all the people with the apes is.
And our apologies to all the domainers and so many and like amazing domainers have these apes, and we apologize to them, but with all the respect.
Right. If anyone wants to send me an NFT ape, just let me know.
But you should pay the transfer. You should pay the gas fee.
Oh yeah, the gas fees. Yeah, you pay gas fees as well.
And they will take it
because the miners are killing it because they whack the prices up. Someone was saying they were trying to get some NFT drop the other day, and they said the mining fee was so high it was more than the NFT itself. The fee was the gas fee was more expensive. It's just ridiculous, But no, I've been tempted. I had a chance to get into the NFTs, but I didn't. I held back on that one. I didn't want to spend my hard-earned money on digital,
Digital punks, apes, and stones are even worse.
Saying that, a lot of people I know, all they're talking about is NFTs. All they're talking about. That's all they're talking about. Mutant apes, like cheeky monkeys, and
come on, buy yourself a Mona Lisa.
Spent 200,000 on a kitten. Some bloke spent 1.5 million on a rock that's got eyes in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm like, and they're going on about it. That's all they go on about. Oh, I need to get NFT drop. I'm just gonna get this new one. I'm like, and some domainer I know, he's got like about 30 different NFTs, and I'm like, have you bought any domains lately? No, he says no. I've been buying NFTs. That's all I've been doing. And I said, what are you doing with them? He said, oh yeah, what I do is I just hold them for a little while and then flip them. So they're all getting the buzz off holding these things and then selling them. It is, domainers are pumping the community,
Yes.
But domain names are the real NFTs, right? A domain name is the original NFT, right?
And while they are busy buying apes,
I'll be buying domains instead. Yeah.
keep your eyes on the race.
But if I see opportunity on a drop and there's some monkeys there or some new thing and I can buy in at low, I might buy a couple of monkeys. But are they going to make me rich? Probably not. Because it just seemed to be the Bored Apes really got traction, and it's like anything. It got that massive traction. The big celebs got involved. People like KSI bought a Bored Ape and spent a huge amount of money. And obviously, if you don't know who KSI is, you just need to Google him. And a lot of famous people got in there and go, yeah, what else?
And then they say these are cool for social media avatars. They are absolutely horrible. Yes, we understand that you have money.
Yeah.
Congratulations. But I cannot see your face. No. I do not remember you.
No.
Who you are.
No.
Yes, I want to know how you look. I want to know more about you. And you are destroying your social profile.
But what I find on Twitter, they've changed all their profile pictures to.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
And all the people, I've got tons of domainers that I know, and I can't. All of them have got different pictures of apes, and I'm thinking, who the hell's this? And all they're talking about is this drop, that drop, NFT drop, that drop, and I'm like, I can't look on any of those platforms now because it's just full of pictures of bloody mutants and this and that, and pictures of bloody kitty cats, and I'm like, and it's weird, and a lot of people are like, oh yeah, this is the future. Domain names are gonna die, and NFTs taking over, and the blockchains.
Anyway, if they make the money, kudos to them.
Yeah.
Best wishes. Maybe we are the dumb ones. Maybe we don't understand. But from our side,
the people that are buying them say they're buying them at a good price and then flipping them for a high price. Now that's the way to do it. I think the Andy Booth and James Booth, the Booth brothers, they bought a collection of them, and they recently sold some for 1.5 million. They cashed out they made a lot of money out of these apes. They bought in low and they've been selling high, and they've been making a packet out of it. So, but to me, I just think it's a load of stupid pictures,
Absolutely.
But it's not what all the famous people and the rich people think, right? They're more happy to spend £1 million on a digital NFT than they are to a domain name. You know that. sad, isn't it? Really.
There is this one family I know in the UK, and they just bought. They didn't buy any apes. they bought a yacht club, like marina. They bought a marina, huge marina. I was there. God, huge, with buildings and warehouses and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic business, and not as business as such. Not to lose the money and to multiply what they have. They are in a different level, when you have enough money for your life. And yes, absolutely. So it is so interesting to see people like these.
Well,
Okay.
They don't have any worries, basically.
Oh, Mr. Adam Dicker. Good evening.
Get him on the live.
Very nice. Very nice seeing you. Let us get you, Adam, live next week, maybe next week, maybe after that. Why not? So, Sam, no more sad, more like stupid.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think there's, people are just getting excited because there's different ways of making money. And obviously in NFTs you can now.
Okay. Sounds great. Great. Good. Are you on next week?
Are you?
I should. I really, I love domains. And I love, yes. I'm the person, I've told so many times, I'm a person who grew up on domain shop. Absolutely. And yes. And talking with domainers. And one of my problems, Sam, I've been involved with Host Maria. Like it is awesome. But I've forgotten that that my company owns an amazing portfolios of 2-letter domain names. I have absolutely forgotten, and I haven't done anything about them. And when I was doing like the main live streams, or at least I was watching live streams, or not live streams, but streams of other domainers, then at least I was doing something.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get back to the live streams. Yes.
Yeah, obviously it's been busy with the, well, they call it summer holiday, but it hasn't been summer. And things, I don't know how it is your end, but they're pushing everyone back. A lot of people are going back to London now that I know, and it's getting busier in London.
Just wait for that. Like 2 days ago, yesterday or 2 days ago, in 24 hours, 40,000 COVID cases.
Is it?
It is absolutely not a joke. Even though Britain are, of course, nobody wants to hear anything about COVID and vaccinations. But even though Britain are, I think, the most vaccinated country in Europe, just wait for the autumn and winter.
Yeah, just stay away from everyone.
Yes, and especially the newer the Delta variation, somebody gets it and all the people around just get hit with whatever. People can do. If you do not wish to get vaccinated, it is absolutely your choice. We are pro-choice. You can do whatever you want with your life, with your health, and the health of your surrounding people. Thank you. And Sam, maybe something, the last wise words from the wizard himself.
Just invest wisely in whatever domain extensions you pick up, and and just research. Look at all the standard places, like where you can see sales stats. A lot of them publicize it. Obviously, name bio you can look at. and look at what sells before you start buying like a crazy man.
And congratulations, a bit late. Congratulations. What was the guy's name? AJ? Who bought Name J? Name Bio. Who bought Name Bio?
Oh, it's not AJ.
No. We haven't been.
Anush.
Sorry,
Anush.
Yes, we haven't been on Clubhouse for a while. At least
No.
me.
Yeah, I don't really do Clubhouse anymore. It was a big addiction at the start, and I was doing it with Krista, and then more rooms started. We've still got a club set up, and it's got about 2,200 members, so we can still host rooms. But there's so many clubs related to domains. There's so many clubs related to NFTs now, domains and NFTs.
Yes.
Majority of clubs now are just talking about NFTs, even though they're domain rooms. They're just talking about NFTs, and I can't stand it. It takes too much time, right?
Yes.
I tell you what I do like. Say, for instance, you're going to the gym or you're going out for a walk.
Yes.
Put it in your headset and your phone. It's nice to listen to in the background, or maybe chime in once in a while. But I had my phone with me everywhere, and I was running rooms, and I didn't do any work. I was just like, so what we talking about today, lads? Domains. And what domains have you been buying? And it was like this, but a 24/7 marathon talking about domains. You know,
and plus, who knows Sam better? He had 2 Clubhouse accounts, so 2 phones, or 1 phone, 1 iPad. Yes, and both were on all the time.
Yeah, so the trick was, before Clubhouse changed the app.
Yes,
I could on one device I could log on to several rooms, right, on 2 different devices. But then they patched that, so then I had to get another line and then go on another device and have 2 different accounts. Now, originally, I had 3 devices running on the same account, and I was in several different rooms, and everyone was going, how is this guy in 3 different rooms at the same time? Because I was 3 different devices. But they patched it all. But I'm a bit over Clubhouse now, because I do go on there, and I do like some of the rooms. I like there's a couple of like music rooms where they play like music, and it's quite good. But apart from that, it's very repetitive. You know, like you'll go in a room and they'll be talking about the same thing over and over and over again.
And then at some point you start cutting yourself off. You start evaluating your productive time.
Well, yeah, that's it. It was taking too much of my time, and now it's gone to September. I just won't do it. I won't go on it anymore, because it will sap up your day. And I'm just doing my general stuff, and then you know, and concentrating on what I'm supposed to be doing, rather than, you know, doing Clubhouse. Clubhouse was good, but I think it's going to get busier as we creep into winter again. You know, because people are going to be like, right, we don't want to go out.
Yes.
You know, but who knows?
Great project. Hopefully it will stay.
Yeah.
Not like wines.
Yeah, it's you know, like we still do scheduled rooms and stuff like that, but I've tried to get Krista to come on here, but she's always busy.
Oh, we're not in a hurry.
No, she'll come on. It's just a case of her time is it's US time, so it's slightly, you know, it's in the day, isn't it? So maybe she's busy or whatever.
Awesome. Thank you everybody for watching. And Sam, what is the best way to contact you? Whoever wants to contact you.
Best way to contact me is me@samcharles.com.
Me@samcharles.com. Fantastic. Thank you, and see you then next week. Yes, probably the same time.
Yeah.
7:30 p.m. UK time. We'll see.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.